Now it is, yeah.
Welcome. My name is Ali. I'm representing Brazilian Industries. He's my partner Siddiq. Sid, we call him only. And with his support, I'm able to present that because I'm more on software. I'm a certified smart trainer, and I'm a certified Google trainer as well. 24 years I've been doing this. And I'm really excited to see this is 21st century training facility, teaching facility, classroom, and especially this furniture. It's enabled us to be very flexible. I'm focusing on these ones. These are the interactive, as you all know. You're already using the software. That's glad to know that you're already on a smart. And with the right hardware, which you already got, and with the software, which I'm using now, if you add teaching practices, which will create more interactive activities for our children, then they will have deeper engagement with the contents. I'll try to demonstrate, I don't want to go more on the things. I just thought you're not using the software, so I'll skip the things which is not important to you. So as you say, interactivity is everywhere. So when kids come, you can ask them, shout out and say, look, what did you learn last time? And they can do. Like you can get them on their device. So the BYODs here, they will have devices or not yet?
No, yet. Not BYOD, it's all sourced by the school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have.
Yeah, they have that school base,
beautiful.
but they don't bring anything
So
to
they say, look, they will talk to it all the time. And this will give them the collaboration, which is you already set up there. The communication skill will increase with the teacher as well. And this will create environment, the creativity will go forward with them. Now we're focusing on the hardware because it's a brand new smart panel. The first thing is if they're off and they plug it in, all you have to do is touch, they come on. So you don't have to do anything. And there's a built-in PC into it. I shouldn't call PC, it's Android software there. So if you come without anything, and if they're connected with the wireless, you can run your slideshow. Let me do it. You go to OBS. You can run your class contents straight from the suite online, provided by the smart. So you can store anything there, and then if you say, look, I don't have anything there, then there's a PC attached to it, which will be connected to your school network, and all you press the standard stuff.
The USB is not connected to your laptop.
Yeah. I'm using the USB with that. Just the same habit. So you log in there, keyboard here, mouse here. But if you say, look, I prefer my laptop because I put something which is not there, I'm not having a time to install and download, and school doesn't allow some way, the network doesn't say. So there's a HDMI one, you can connect to laptop. We are back there with the laptop. They are movable, so we get environment, because putting in the same old way, same locked white place, you can move wherever you see the light, and the kids will love. Yes.
So just a quick question, the screen you're on before, HDM2, is that activated by the mini PC that's attached to the back of the board, and they can just drop their USB in there and use that as a function instead of having a laptop?
The USB.
Exactly.
That's right.
Okay.
That's a great question. And you can adjust the height, especially in the primary, you want to lower down because you want to invite kids to do things as well. So that's the main purpose. So when they come and feel and play with them, they get the confidence and the content go deeper in their mind as well. You know more pedagogical things than me. And it got built-in speakers, so you can play with music and videos. And as I say, you can adjust the height with this remote. And the pens, they're identical. And why they're there, if you have a pair of kids, they can do like this. No need to do think up there. So this is so simple and there, and they can draw and compete and play, whatever. And if they don't like it, so they rub it off.
Oh, wow.
The panel knows that it's not finger. Finger means I want to use as a this one. There's a lot of feature I can play, but obviously we run a full training about the things, how to do these things. So there are finger, rub it off, pens are there, and they're magnetic, so you don't need, you never lose them. Otherwise we provide that with the cost.
Never lose them, that's nice.
Means it's they're there. Sometimes when you have a habit, everybody knows this applies.
Jesus, come a long way. My God.
So as I said, that you can run a video. Obviously, I'm using my mobile internet. It's going to be a little bit slower to come on, but with your NBN, I believe here, it'll come like a blink. There's no problem there. But as I said, this is a nice video to show where did we start in a BC and come in the 21st century now. It's a very nice video to watch. And then I already showed you how to turn it on using a laptop, sound, video. It's all there. And same thing with the software. I'm just giving you some glimpses what you can do. As I said, we run a full PD on it. Our PD is approved by NASA, so you can have 3 hours PD hours credited to your own personal. You don't have to do 20 hours. So you can convert any boring activity into a gamification concept, which primary kids love it. Spend the ES2 kids, year 1 and 2. And then I'm just going to the possibilities like this one. In old days, we spent heaps of money on getting models. Now it's all virtual or digital. You tap on it, you can show them, either way, they can see it. So this is all possible through the software, and it's all part of it. You don't pay extra on anything. And then after that, you can run a quick quiz kind of thing where they come and say, look, what is that? And then after that, they tap it, they see it. This is small activity. There are heaps of library, and there are ready contents there as well. All you have to embed. So this is go like that. Let's like similar thing, which is a 3D object. And so Smart provides you a lot of ready contents like this. This is straight from the library. And being a teacher, if you want to learn, you tap on it and show you step by step how to build this one up. And the kids come and they say, what is this? And they say, oh sorry, and get a pen, and they say, oh no. So they go like this, and rest is all about the software itself. But if you have any question, please.
I do.
Yeah, go for it.
One of the IT teachers up there has made hundreds of smart notebook for the teachers to use in notebook 9 or 10, previous ones. Will they be able to be imported?
Import, no
they
problem.
will be, yeah.
No problem.
Good.
You have any contents, we can import into there. People got PDFs and say we spent years building those contents. I got PowerPoint, I live with a PowerPoint. You import right into it and you add the interactivity part. And say if you have image and you say, I can't find better image than that, but you can make an image and you can convert the activity around it. For example, I put an image here and I put attached arrow and say label it. Or I can put it there and say come and write about it. There's a lot of magic things. For example, I mean if you have time on it, I love because this is a thing, I love it. So if I do like this, I don't know what it's gonna do. If I do like this, it's gonna make like that. These are a lot of things there, which is like a, I don't know what it is. Because I forget these ones, I play with it a lot of time. But it is a pen, you write something and it disappears after some time, I believe so.
Does it have the snapshot feature?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we lost that on our old ones.
Yeah.
It was inactive. Oh, visitors will be happy. Beautiful.
Anything else?
Great.
As said, we run advanced courses on there as well. Sorry,
how do we book on those courses? Just because we probably want the teachers to
PI, you put a PI, put a request through, we book it in. The best thing our workshops is, at the end of thing, you take your lesson with you. We force you to make a lesson. You say, bring your activity. What's your subject area? We help you to grow with that. So we don't say, listen, what I'm doing now, and you have a question. No. Same thing we say, like you teach your kids, you ask them to do things. Same thing, you bring your laptop, have your lesson in a mind, we help you to build. So after everything, say, look, try it. You might not do a great deal, but whatever you do, tomorrow you can try.
So do I just get this?
Do you want to book one?
Yeah.
For
we
all
will.
the teachers or?
Yeah, we'll have like a TPO after school or something.
Yeah, this school has a PD. Yeah. This is the way to go nowadays. And it says, it not only have a fancy features there, think about, I create an activity, push it to their devices. I got 10 minutes to do anything. I go as a kid, which is struggling a bit, which in the past didn't have an option. Second thing, I ask question, did you understand? Yeah, you don't know who didn't understand. But when you push through a small thing at the end, and you can see this topic they're struggling with because 80% is wrong. So you know in the next class what you need to focus on. Because asking one kid a question, the time is equal to asking all of them. And you quickly go through, I have interactive with like if you have a time show, you go each one and see, okay, this one all right, 20%, so you know that it's okay.
That'd be better suited for the
because
teachers.
it's giving you a lot of time, you don't need to, it will save you money on paper too. Because no more printing thing, you can push everything there. And kids take the lesson home. You can use the lesson, they can play themselves as well, like a 3D model. You let them experience. Because after that, you're going to bring it here. Can you label it?
So with the site license, by buying the smart panels that we've got in our school,
Yeah.
the license is on the little mini PC that's attached.
Yeah.
How do we go about getting the licenses on the laptop? Do we get like a network key that we type in? Or do we
Frankly
have to
speaking, I'm not pretty sure how the money side and how the license work, but I can find out about it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
just so we have the right software
What you
on
do,
the computer for
put
the teachers.
2 lines, like to the PI, say, look, we need information on licensing,
Yeah.
and we get you the right information. So look, this is how it works.
Yeah.
But all I know, I get it on I install on my 3 devices, the one.
Yeah.
So this is how it works, and I pay subsidized cost, obviously being there, but I do pay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And teachers can share their lesson with each other.
Yeah.
Because in the cloud you can collaborate. It's fully now integrated with the Google Drive Classroom, Google Classroom as well. So that's I love it because it gives me so much freedom.
I'll get the details. I'll
we'll
book
go
something and great. Thank
you very much.
No worries.
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm really excited, especially the furnitures and everything is perfect. It's just a matter of putting the right strategy. Because if you just use it as a PowerPoint display, it's really not the purpose.
Yeah.
So with the power, does it always need to be plugged in or?
Yeah, that's what
It's good too, because otherwise sometimes you come and teach in a rush and it's not turning on and you just curse the technology.
For shorter periods, you can move around without it, can't you?
Yeah.
So it's battery life, like 2
Yeah,
hours,
there's no
3
battery.
hours.
There's no
No.
battery.
Oh, it has to be
It has to be plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
They're
what I
huge.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's
All right.
right.
And
What I'm
you turn
saying
it
is
off.
moving is not like you after 10 minutes you say, look,
Yeah,
today I
yeah.
have a plan on this way. You have power everywhere, I believe, so you can adjust it. Otherwise you can, but normally you don't move it on the back. This is the area, so you have to do activity if you gotta do a corner,
So they need to come
something
back
like
down.
So we have to use the extension cords, obviously.
Yeah.
Just a little 5 metre one would be
5
fine.
metre one?
Is it all
PowerPoint there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very
So if we
flexible.
got a 5 metre
As I say, it's a
one.
very modern facility. What you
I got a
do?
question.
Yeah,
Long
go for it.
term, we're talking
Please.
5 years down the track.
Down the back, then they're on
A normal whiteboard, the globe has to be changed.
It's fine.
When the globe or whatever
There's no globe in
lights
here.
that,
There's no globe.
will
These
it
are
ever
TV.
deteriorate?
It's the same like TV.
Yeah.
They're LEDs. There's
Yeah.
no globe. So they are very much. If you come
It's like
here,
a big computer
they're not
screen.
as warm as TV or other things. They're
tastes better.
very environment friendly.
Flames
But
come
they
back
can
off.
fail, they can fail. Can they?
Like they can die.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
electronics,
Yeah.
but not
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
they are.
The new type.
Yeah.
It'll
No,
probably
no,
go.
they are not like, it's
If you've got the
very
same
much
chance as
different.
TV going,
Think
the same
about
chance
it,
as
yeah,
that
it's
going.
like a TV
Yeah.
technology in a
Why
standard
not?
device.
Why not? actual?
Three people
To be honest,
cannot carry this.
that's more back end.
One person
Oh,
cannot
that-
carry
that
it.
we can
You need
find all-
two.
all
the
I
information,
think
yeah.
one-
Yeah, Alex has your details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are very solid build because they know that one panel, if they fail, the warranty cost to them is too much. So they build a good quality thing. It's a very if you use if you remember the old one, you write it and half of the thing.
Yeah,
And here, two people writing at the same time.
Yeah.
Still, obviously, you will have a time to adjust. Sometimes you rush and you're not touching properly. It's not a fault of it. So you adjust. How do you do things by learning your technology?
So does that mean the whole calibration that you maybe have to do because I'm
No need.
have to do it on
No.
that's
Why
good.
we calibrate? Used to calibrate because things are detached. It's all in one. It's already built into one. So this is attached to the TV.
How long is the warranty on them?
I just asked. I'll send an
We'll
email.
find out.
Yeah.
Please do so
Yeah.
because this is how I learn.
Yeah.
Questions for me is the opportunity to learn.
Okay.
That's fine. That's great. It's been no problem.
So